If the house already has radiators that hum along every winter, the pull of steam heat is real. That deep, even warmth, the quiet, the simplicity. On the other hand, mini splits tempt with lower energy bills, zone control, and instant cooling baked in. The choice hinges on climate, comfort preferences, existing infrastructure, and appetite for change. Let me explain where each wins, where each stumbles, and how to think about trade-offs without the usual sales pitch. Efficiency and operating cost. Mini splits are heat pumps, which means they move heat rather than create it, so their effective efficiency often beats combustion by a wide margin. In moderate cold, a good unit can deliver 2 to 3 units of heat for every unit of electricity it consumes, and that multiplies savings when electricity prices are reasonable and the grid is relatively clean. Steam heat depends on burning fuel and then pushing that heat through piping to radiators, so even a decently tuned boiler spends more to deliver the same room temperature, and distribution losses or poor venting widen the gap. Bottom line, if electricity costs are competitive and winters aren't brutal, a mini split usually wins the energy math. If fuel is cheap and power is expensive, the comparison gets closer. Comfort and control. Comfort isn't just a number on a thermostat, it's how the space feels minute to minute. Mini splits excel at fine-grained control. Variable speed compressors, quiet indoor heads, and per-room set points let one room nap at 67 while another stays at 71, with gentle airflow rather than blast heat. They also dehumidify in summer, which makes the same temperature feel better on the skin. Steam heat shines in a different way. Long, steady radiant cycles that make rooms feel uniformly warm without fan noise or drafts. The trade-off is speed and granularity. Steam is slower to ramp and harder to zone unless the system is rebuilt around multiple loops and valves. Cold weather performance. Cold climate matters because heat pumps lose capacity as temperatures dive. Modern, cold climate mini splits still put out respectable heat well below freezing, but efficiency and output slide as the mercury drops, which means careful sizing and sometimes a backup plan for deep snaps. Steam boilers don't care about outdoor air the same way. If they're sized right and maintained, they deliver full output in the nastiest week of January. If winters regularly hit severe sub-zero stretches and reliability takes top billing, steam holds a sturdy edge. Or consider a hybrid approach: mini split for shoulder seasons and everyday cold, boiler for the Arctic nights. Cooling capability. This one is straightforward. Mini splits heat and cool, which eliminates the need for a separate AC system and gives dehumidification during sticky months. Steam systems only heat. If summer comfort matters and there's no central AC, factoring mini split cooling into the value equation can tip the scales dramatically. Installation and retrofit. Retrofitting tells a big part of the story. Mini splits avoid ductwork, needing only small line-set penetrations to connect indoor units to an outdoor condenser, so they're friendly to finished spaces, additions, or older homes where ducts are a non-starter. Expanding or altering a steam system is real work. Piping changes, radiator placement, and venting can get invasive fast, especially in finished walls. If the house already has healthy steam and rooms are well served, keeping steam is simpler. If rooms are mismatched or new space is being added, mini splits are easier to thread in without tearing up the place. Maintenance and reliability. Every system needs care, just in different flavors. Mini splits want regular filter cleaning on the indoor heads, occasional coil cleaning, good drainage, and clear outdoor airflow in winter. Neglect leads to performance loss more than dramatic failures. Steam systems want correct water level, good main and radiator vents, clean low water cutoffs, properly set pressure trolls, functional traps on two-pipe systems, and balancing so every radiator gets its share without banging and hissing. Neglect a steam system and it will complain loudly, but a well-tuned one can purr for decades. Reliability favors whatever is maintained by someone who understands it. Skill availability in the area matters. Noise and aesthetics. Mini-split indoor heads are quiet, but they're visible. Some people don't mind a wall cassette or prefer a ceiling cassette. Others hate the look. The outdoor unit hums along at the side of the house. Steam radiators are visible too, but they can feel like part of a home's character, especially in pre-war buildings. Well-balanced steam is nearly silent. Poorly vented steam taps, knocks, and sighs. If the eyes and ears are picky, visit a home with each system running and decide what actually feels good. Air quality and humidity. Mini-splits circulate air through filters and in cooling mode, strip humidity. That can make summer far more comfortable and help with dust capture, though they aren't whole home filtration systems unless designed that way. Steam heat doesn't blow dust because it's not forced air, which some people love, and it often leaves indoor winter humidity at a gentler level than hot, dry, forced air. It doesn't filter though, and it won't help in summer. If allergies or humidity control are priorities year-round, mini-splits give tools that steam simply doesn't. Upfront cost and incentives. Sticker price can be tricky. A single mini-split for one space is often cheaper than running a new steam branch, but a whole home multi-zone mini-split system can cost more than replacing a single boiler. Incentives matter. Heat pumps frequently qualify for rebates or tax credits, which soften the blow and speed payback. Steam boiler replacements see fewer incentives. If the home already needs air conditioning, the combined mini-split package, heat plus cool, often pencils out better than buying a boiler and a separate AC system. Space and utility requirements. Mini-splits need exterior space for the condenser and enough electrical capacity for the compressor. Multiple heads mean multiple line sets, which need clean runs. Steam needs a boiler location with venting or a flue, fuel service, gas line, oil tank, or propane, and radiator real estate along walls. If the basement and utility areas are tight, the physical fit can decide the winner before the spreadsheet does. Longevity and resilience. Steam systems can be tanks. Radiators and piping can last generations when water quality is managed, vents are maintained, and corrosion is kept at bay. Boilers themselves often land in the 15 to 30-year range. Mini-splits commonly deliver 12 to 20 years, depending on climate stress, maintenance, and brand. One resilience angle people overlook: power outages. Both systems need power to run controls and pumps compressors, but steam's electrical draw is typically smaller. If outages are common and backup power is limited, plan accordingly. Best fit scenarios. If there's no cooling today and the home is a patchwork of comfort needs, a mini-split brings year-round service, targeted zoning, and serious energy gains in mild to moderate cold. If the house already runs happily on steam, winters bite hard, and there's affection for that radiant feel. Sticking with steam and adding a mini-split or two for shoulder seasons and summer can be the sweet spot. Hybrid setups are smart. Use the mini-split down to a temperature where it's still efficient, then let steam carry the coldest days. That strategy cuts fuel, broadens comfort, and keeps redundancy in the system. What it takes to switch. Moving from steam to all mini-split means sizing for heating load in the coldest typical conditions, choosing cold climate models where necessary, and planning indoor head placement so airflow reaches problem rooms. Electrical upgrades are common. If the building envelope is leaky, tightening it first can shrink equipment size and cost. Conversely, modernizing steam is straightforward. Tune pressure, replace vents, balance radiators, insulate mains, and consider a right-sized, higher-efficiency boiler. The comfort jump from a well-tuned steam system can surprise people who only know steam at its grumpy, neglected worst. Cost framing that actually helps. Focus on total cost of ownership over 10 to 15 years, not just the invoice on install day. Include any AC equipment that would otherwise be needed, expected maintenance visits, fuel or electricity rates, and likely incentives. Factor in non-monetary benefits honestly. Quiet, summer dryness, zoned bedrooms for better sleep, or the intangible charm of cast iron radiators. People live in the result, not in a spreadsheet cell. Bottom line, if the priority is the lowest ongoing energy use with precise control and built-in cooling, a well-sized mini-split is the clear frontrunner. If the priority is dependable deep winter heat with that classic radiant feel, and the house already has radiators in the right places, keeping steam, possibly alongside a strategic mini-split or two, makes a lot of sense. Here's what matters. Pick the system that aligns with climate, comfort preferences, and the bones of the building, not the system that looked best in an ad.